Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth and we're gonna finish our coloring page today. So if I remember correctly, we were gonna finish with some gel pens just to make it extra poppy and have some fun. Johanna Basford books are pretty good thickness paper, so I'm thinking it's not gonna leak through. This one will be a good one to test because we don't have an image on the back. So I've got my Hobby Lobby gel pens hanging out over here. So I'm just going to pop. I'm going to pull over the grays and I'm looking for gold. I don't know what I'm looking for. We don't know these things. So I'm going to do my crown in gold. And with gel pens, okay, let's make sure we can see everything. With gel pens, there's a little ball at the tip. And it rolls around and it gets the ink on. So if you smush down really hard, it's not going to roll around. When it's rolling, it's grabbing the ink that's in there and it brings it back down to the paper. So I like to go very gentle, okay, very light-handed, and just move that ink around the best I can. And sometimes, let me tell you, sometimes they're a pain and you really gotta like work with them and stuff, but you don't want to push hard, because if you leave a valley in your paper, the marker or these gel pens are not going to fill that in, and it will leave little skipping marks, and it's not pleasant. It is not pleasant at all. But just like your pencils, you're going to do little swirly motions, okay? And don't forget, any of these coloring videos, you're welcome to just mute me, turn on the radio, listen to some favorite tunes, and just chillax. We're just here to have some fun. Just be in the moment for the coloring. So sometimes you'll probably find I get quiet. Sometimes I just don't shut up. You know, and that's okay. You're like, girl, you just talking too much. Just mute me. Be like, oh, I like the coloring, but not your yapping, the trapping, right? But, yeah. So if we take our time and get this color just... And some gel pens are not as gracious as others, so it might take even longer to get the color out. And if that's the case, finish the one, then find another gel pen. Because you can change and transition. You don't have to stick with it. It's not doing what you need to do. Do my little swirly motions. Get that colored in pretty good. I'm liking the little bit of sparkle it's leaving behind. Definitely a good choice for the crown. And I have my little copy paper here so that I don't mess up the pencils with my hands, making smudgies. I should probably put a piece on this side and move my other hand. There we go. That way this hand is heating up. It's not gonna activate the little bits in the colored pencil. And this is real time. I'm not fast forwarding. I want you to see that, you know, it takes time for this stuff. So it might take you a little longer. It might take you no time at all. You're like, girl, why are you going so slow? You know, that's my speed. Okay. Don't judge me. Sometimes I'm slow. Sometimes I'm quick. You know, it depends. Do I want to be a rabbit or a sloth today? So I'm just going to pop this up here. Move my book. Turn my hand so you guys can see. And be careful because gel pens do take a little bit of time to dry. And they can be deceiving. They'll be like, oh, you look dry. And they're not dry at all. And so they smudge. We don't want smudgies. But if it does, you know, kind of look at it and see if it needs an embellishment where you smudged. Or maybe go back in and tidy it up. Use other colors to color it and stuff. Well, there's always a way to fix our boo-boos. We just got to get creative sometimes. Little boo-boos are just opportunities for embellishment. It's all just embellish away. And yes, I just ran the pen over my skin because my skin has texture and it will help with the ball get rolling sometimes if it gets stuck. If you find your hand gets cramping like mine is, when you see me do this, my hand gets tight in there. I should have put a pen grip on this, but I didn't think it would take this long because it's such a tiny thing to hang on to. And my hands are like, no, I don't like that. So I adjust my pen a lot. Flex my hand. But even just a small pen cushion, actually I'm gonna pull one of these off because you just, like the pencils, you just pop it on. You just need enough, and surprising enough, just that extra wee little bump there, it helps because then my hand's not pinching in so tight. It helps. Do our little swirly motions and our swoopies. Okay, it's not a box, so we don't want a bunch of straight lines. Okay, come around so we make archy motions. And then I'm going to make an archy going this way, and then I'm going to make an archy going that way, and then an archy going that way, and an archy going that way. Okay, try not to do straight lines. Even if you can't really tell that it's like leaving straight lines, it's just better to get out of that habit, okay? We want to color in the direction of the shape, okay? So I'm going to make like swoopy V to color that in. Some U shape here. Another U shape. And that just helps, you know, even out your color strokes and everything. There we go. We've got our little crowns done. Okay, I'm going to take my pencil grip off of this because we're going to use a different color. Let's see. Let's do a yellow for our stars. Oh, that doesn't really look yellow, does it? Testing. 1, 2, 3. What is a yellowy gold? So that'll do. That'll do for our little stars. And I'm just going to gently tap and pull because there's those tiny little points. Just like so. Oh yeah, look at those. So cute. Very easy peasy. Are those our only stars? Just these 4? Look, they put a moth right there. That's not a star. Oh, you can't even see. But look, that's not a star. That's a moth. That's out of place. I think we should color it something that stands out. Let me think on that. What shall we color it? Bright red, maybe? Bright red buggy. That's what I'm thinking. Let me see. Try a couple of these reds. See, it's not working 100%, but I'm not gonna like scrub it, because we just need that ball to get rolling. So I'm gonna use my finger. I really like this color. We're going to make it work. Just gently tap it in there. There we go. There we go. And we got this red sparkle. Oh yeah, look at that. Go down the center, fill in the rest of it. Teeny little head. Tiny little taps. Tiny little taps. Look at. Aw, that's so cute. Okay, but I did finish those, so we don't need those. And I'm gonna do like a silvery color. Just check my pins. I don't like that one. Let's try this one. Yeah, here we go. I want to do like silver hanging bits. Like maybe it's sterling silver hanging, holding these parts together. Definitely want to use them here. Like they're little metal bits holding everything together. I like it. And I should have started on this side and worked it that way. But we're just going to set our paper on there and try not to move it. Start on this little guy here. Okay. Flip this around. I'm going to start away from us. little guy here. This is a good color. It's coming out really nice. Very, very, very little touchy touch. There we go. And let's do like a bronze with it. Should work. I don't know. There we go. Those don't look too bad. Liking those, liking those. Now you're going to color the way that's comfortable for you. I'm doing it this way to keep my hand hopefully out of the camera a little bit. I like the sparkles of the gel pens. Just give it some blingy bling. What's forgot a dude? Dude. Color your corners. I hope you guys are having a good day, doing whatever it is you're doing. If you're doing some cleaning or coloring along, you can pop that in the comments. I'll chat with you in there. There we go. I like that. So we use those two pins for those parts. So I'm going to set that aside so I don't use them again. I like to use up my stuff. I want like another I need to finish my crown. Ooh, I like that. Okay. You guys don't even see what I'm doing. Sorry if I was out of frame, but yeah, just color in. This pen is a little weird. And then just tap in those tiny little spots. Kind of aim for the center and just tap a couple of times. That's all I do. Just aim for the center and tap a few times. And if it gets weird and it won't let you make a long stroke like this, just do little swirlies. Clean your pen. Just rub it around. You know, scrub your skin. Get that ball moving. But whatever you do, don't just jam it into the paper trying to get it to work. Because you'll get that ball shoved up in there and then it definitely won't work. And there's lots of different hacks that people do to get the ball rolling. I've never found anything to be consistent. You can heat them up. Some of that works, some of it doesn't. You can beat them up, you know, shake them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm liking this color. We're going to use it for these little side pieces. Like they might be little gem specks. Little gem shards or something. Be extra shiny. And pretty. Pretty, pretty. And if you start in the center and kind of work your way out, you stand a little bit better chance of not going outside the line. I find if I start on the line, I'm going to wind up outside the line all the time. So I'm just going to plop this pin right in the middle and then start swirling out. Because once you get your utensil right in the middle, you know, it's easier. If you try to aim for the edge, that's when it goes out of the lines. So just kind of start away from the line and work your way in. And that works good too if you have a little shaky hand. I have a shaky hand. You guys probably don't see it. It was even commented that it's not really well seen, but sometimes it is extra shaky. And it's like a wobble, wobble, wobble. Stick it. You know, just aim for that center. Because once the pen hits the paper, it kind of stops the wobble. But yeah. You'll find the little hacks that help you out. Doing random colors is definitely a good way to use more color. Like this one here. This one I think is going to be like a clear color. Yeah, it's just clear sparkle. So I'm going to use that in a couple of areas. Just to add some sparkle. Not necessarily color. Actually, I think I'm going to use it quite a bit. Use it on all these little cutouts. Hopefully it lasts long enough. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just gives it an extra little shine in there. I like it. See, I didn't do those. Well, I need to do this one over there. Little coloring, doody doody doo, doody doody doo. Hard to tell what's what sometimes. But if you color something and you're like, I don't know about it, just color it on the other side. And then if you don't like it, when you do a cover up, they'll all be the same because the base color will be the same. So like these little hoops there, if I don't like those clear, I'm going to color them all the clear anyways, and then go over it with something else. And then they'll all be the same because they have the same base coat. And then I can look at my other areas and see what I've done. Because it's just repeating patterns. I did do this one. Oops. Smack a camera. Little birdies are singing outside. It's starting to warm up here in Ohio. Be nice. We might do some coloring outside. Use up my cushions. Pull out my cushions. We put them away so they don't get all yucky in the winter. Okay, so what did I do over there? I did all of those, but I didn't do that weird line because there's a weird outline over that. Okay, that's right. Nope, inside, right? Inside, yep, inside, not the outside. I think I am going to change those little loops. Not quite digging them right now. The pigeons are back. Yay. Not really. They're kind of a nuisance. Nuisance pigeons. And there we are, back at where we started. We can check everything out. Make sure it's all nice and shiny. Alright, so now we're gonna... I've got these really green areas. I think I'm going to throw a metallic green on our gem. I think that's a gem hanging there. Just going to do like a metallic, like it's an emerald. I think it's going to be pretty, pretty, pretty. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Here we go. Yeah. I'm liking that little, look at that. Oh, our little blingy blings. I'm going to put my finger here and rest my hand on it so I don't have to put that paper in my way. So lovely. Look at that. Woohoo-hoo! Mixing your pencils and pens. I mean, pencils and alcohol markers, pencils and gels, alcohols and gels. I mean, you can really expand your color variety by just adding a different medium, okay? Maybe you do a little bit of watercoloring and throw in some colored pencil over it, or alcohol inks, alcohol markers. I mean, you guys... If you have it, mix it. You're going to find something you might actually hate or a style that you love. Okay. I mean, nobody says you can't use your stuff all together. I promise. There's no rules out there. And if somebody says, oh, you're coloring wrong, you just tell them to come watch me, and I will let them know, sorry. There is no right or wrong way to color. It's a personal preference and experience. So even if you're watching a professional and they're saying this way, this way, this way, that's their preference. That's what they've found that works for them. And if you're following along and it's not working for you, that just means it's not the style that you need to follow. That's all that means, is their method isn't going to work for you. And then you find somebody that has a style that you dig and you can totally get on board with, and you go from there. And I think I'm going to do like these little neon, you know, that neon glass. That's what these are going to be. Those neon glass bits. Oh, yeah. Look at those. So pretty. I think we're all done. Oh, no. I got to do my flowers and then we'll be all done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this page today. And the next time we come coloring, it'll be a different book. Maybe. I don't know. Might be this book. Most likely it'll be a Johanna Basford book, because that's the majority that I have is Miss Johanna Basford. Okay, so I don't want my flowers shimmery, so we're gonna grab the greens that I have out. Okay, I've got 2 shades of green. These are the same ones because I haven't put them away, so everything's out. And I'm just going to do dark green at the base. And I'm just tapping that color in. Okay. Do that. Then just finish the other green. Nothing fancy, guys. It's alright if it doesn't really look like two-tone or whatever. You know you did it. It's okay. And then, so those are orange flowers. Let's do little red inserts. Just because I got it out. And then how about, let's do a little yellow gel pen for the centers. Let's see how that looks. So we're going to wind up using a total of 4 colors on our flowers, because we have the orange, the red, the 2 shades of green, and then we'll see about this yellow. Let's get a little, ooh, not that yellow. Yikes. No, 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 no. What about this creamy color? No, that's too neon-y too. I don't really want it like uber neon. Not you, not you, not you. And that's you. Don't like you. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, I like that one. That's a nice light yellow. Oh, yes. And it's just going to give it just a hint of sparkle. Just a hint of sparkle in there. And it's hard to tell because, you know, the pencils have a little coating on them. So, look, I didn't even get colored right up to the line. Typical me. Extra lazy coloring. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for our little flowers, just to finish them off. Isn't that amazing? Just a teeny little bit. That's all it needed. Just a teeny little bit. So we're going to do the dark. Oops, and then I forgot a dude. I forgot this little dude right there. Finish that. Oh, I forgot that dude too. Holy momoles. Didn't get all my little dudes done. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go with the dark green. Light green. The red for the centers. Just taps in there. And then our yellow centers. Woohoo! Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And if the area is too small, you don't even have to do 2 colors. Maybe do a couple of flowers dark, a couple of flowers light. Do the little ones, the dark ones. Go red centers. Just little taps. Tap and pull. Okay, so those flowers are done. Oops. See, I'm a little out of the line. But you know what? I don't mind. Guys, don't stress over that. Twinteener wiener. If you got somebody stressing over your coloring, they don't need to be there. I'm just saying. I make boo-boos. I tell them, hey, I don't charge extra for the boo-boos. You can have them for free. Oh, look at it. It's so fabulous. And we used very little to get this where it's at. I mean, we'll show you those again. Okay, I'm figuring out where I'm starting. We're doing the little ones with the dark. So, and I mean, you guys could totally do one flower at a time, get the whole thing done. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing it that way. I like to do sections, like if I've got this out and all of those are going to be the same, then I can come in with this one and do all the ones that are going to be the same. That just helps me remember what I'm doing. Because if I did that one little flower, then moved on to the next, you know, I like doing it this way. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when you have repeaters like this. I just do clusters of stuff at the same time. Again, drop that pencil right in the center, your pen, whatever you have, right in the center, and expand outwardly. Don't try and start at the edges and work your way in. Start in the middle and work your way out. I find that the best. And you see how I said it like you should do it that way. That's how I do it. Okay? And it's a suggestion that if it's not working for you how you're doing it, maybe try my way. Maybe there's somebody else out there that's got another way that's even different than both our ways, and they say it and that makes more sense. By all means, follow them. Okay? No right or wrong. You're gonna follow what you like. And it's our finishing bits. Well, I don't know. I still am looking at these lumps, and I think I want to do. I feel like I need a little something. So I might think on this just a hot second here. See what colors we have out. We could pull the blue back in, because we've got the blues here. Yeah, let's pull the blues back in. Nothing fancy, just fill that in. Oh, that's better. I'm happy now. There we go. It's just what I needed. Just what I needed. There. So I just need to make sure. Yeah, I'm so happy. Just needed an extra blue, and then I didn't even need to change the centers, so that's even better. Just change the outers. Yeah, look at that. But bam! Aw, our first page, you guys. Oh, oh. Let's do, because we found this little pinky one. Let's do that one in some shades of pinks. Heck, we're just going to grab, I literally reached over and just grabbed 3 pins. And we're going to make it work. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that's rolling. I think I'm going to do this pinks on the tips of this. Maybe if I can get my, come on, just some gentle taps to get that pink rolling. There we go. And maybe make that one a little longer. Then we're going to come in with this one. Just kind of fill in where I missed. There we go. Finally getting some color rolling. Good. There's a red body. And maybe a little red stripe. So, and then I'll pick another one because my wings, I didn't realize the colors were so similar because, you know, I didn't do a test. So I'm just going to pick just picked one and just kind of go right over the bottom, and that's shading it very nicely. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it just happened to be the right color. So we will do the rest of it in this color. There we go. And then a little bit more of that other pink, because it's a little too white right there. There we go. It's so cute. It's so teener wiener. So we used a lot of gel pens. Pulled out a lot of gel pens. No big deal, because that's how I work. It's a good way to use colors is just to grab them. Like, I need some greens, so just grab some greens. Don't look at the names. Don't look at the numbers. And then swatch them. Swatch them next to each other. I mean, I've got a little... This hangs out over there. When this gets full, I'll put another one up there. But, you know, I just test them. See what looks good together. But, yeah, and then we'll put those all away. And then we'll get a different medium for next time. Oh, my goodness. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Look at it. All the blingy blings and the pretty pretties. Ugh. And I just love this. Like, this, you can color like every inch of this book. It's just amazing, right? Oh my goodness, look at that dragon. Oh, some story. Oh, look at them. I don't know, guys. I will find us another page to work on. Oh, look at, isn't he gorgeous? So pretty. Oh, isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness, that's woo. Yeah, but we'll find something. Ooh, look at that. I think we'll do another page in here. Okay, I'll look through this pretty good. Maybe I'll do like one of these smaller ones. Where'd that little bug go? Yeah, maybe we'll do this moth. And then we'll go do another book. We'll do this one first. Yeah, let me mark our page. I'm going to turn that like that. We're going to mark our little page. And I'll think of something to use in there. And we shall color that up. But until then, I hope you guys had a wonderful day doing what you needed to do while we did some coloring. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.